Are you looking for a luxury home in an amazing neighborhood that has almost no crime and some of the best schools in all of this country? Well, guys, I am here at Toll Brothers' newest collection here in Irvine at the amazing new planned community called Orchard Hills. This is their Skyline Collection, and guys, these model homes are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to show them to you. So come with me and let's check them out. Welcome to another new construction home tour. I'm Theus, founder and broker of Theus, and I help my clients win in this LA real estate market through sheer competence and through a spirit of excellence. So if that's what you're looking for in your real estate broker, then I'm the right guy to call. Now today we're going to start this tour the way we always do on this channel, and that's going to be on the exterior of this property. Now guys, I absolutely love this model. Now this is going to be the Avril Model, and this is going to be their Tuscan elevation. There's two other elevations they offer, an Italianate, and they offer a coastal elevation. I'll show you on the screen what those look like. Now I also wanted to call out that this particular model is going to be a duplex. So there's actually two homes on this one lot. It's pretty awesome. I can't wait to show it to you. Now, as we come over here, of course, we have our awesome little driveway here. You can actually park two cars in this driveway, and then that's gonna lead to a two-car garage that we have behind those doors there. Now, they went with this nice Tuscan tile, gives you a nice Mediterranean kind of feel to this home, the exterior of it. Also, any kind of a Tuscan style home is also always gonna feel like a nice Spanish style as well too. So those two kind of mix together really well. Now, this property actually comes all the way over to the end of this wall down here, because like I said, this is actually a duplex, so there's more than one home on this lot. So the other home is going to be on the side yard over here, and so we have a nice little entrance in case you had a guest wants to enter their home from the front yard, then they would enter through that door right over there. Now, one thing I love to call out is that, remember guys, on any of these new projects, any of these new home builds, your front yard is not going to come like this. It's just going to be all dirt. You are going to have to hire a landscaping contractor to come out and to build whatever it is that you want. They can design something exactly like this, or they can design something completely contemporary. Whatever it is you're looking for, they can do for you. I have a ton of connections when it comes to landscaping contractors, so I can absolutely help you out with that. Now, I can't wait to show you guys the inside of this home, so come with me and let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, now as I come into this incredible home, the first thing I notice is we have this nice wide entryway here, plenty of wall space on each side, makes it perfect for you to adorn these walls with whatever artwork you like. Next, as soon as I come in as well, we have this awesome chandelier hanging from the second floor. So we have 21-foot ceilings as soon as you walk into the house. As I keep progressing forward, we have the amazing floating staircase here. Guys, I absolutely love the floating staircase. And guess what? In this home, it's not an upgrade. It actually comes with the house. And then of course, on the adjacent side of the staircase, we have this awesome bar here. God, this bar is so beautiful. It's something you would see in a nice high-end restaurant. I think that's so cool to have that in your actual home. Now, let's take this time and let's talk about the details of this property. Now, this home is going to consist of 5 bedrooms. It's going to have 5.5 bathrooms. It's going to have over 4,800 square feet of living space. And guess what? It comes with a Casita, which is a separate home that's on this property. So you could absolutely have a guest stay in their own private quarters, or you could even rent it out and collect income. So I think that's awesome. Now, this home has a starting price of $7.2 million. Now, let's go ahead and let's start the tour over on this side. Guys, I absolutely love the living room that we have here. I like the style and design they went with. On this particular model, they decided to do a slightly darker motif to the property. Now, as you look over here, we have this amazing fireplace. Now, they've outfitted the fireplace here with a nice dark marble at the bottom. And then they did a nice towel that goes all the way up, kind of looks like wood, but it is a stone towel, which is pretty cool. And then they did an additional mantle up top, which I think gives it a really nice style, especially when you're looking at it from up top from your loft. And then of course it goes all the way to the ceiling here. So it really highlights the 21-foot ceilings that you have in this home. And then they did some really nice woodworking on the ceilings, which looks absolutely incredible. So the living room here looks great. It's pretty large. I like how you can put a nice sectional couch here as well too, which kind of just encloses it, lets you know that this is the living room section. Now over here, I'll talk about this later in the video. We have a nice bonus little office or bonus room back here. And I like how they put the glass doors here, because if you're using it as an office, it's going to soundproof it so that, you know, your family isn't disturbing your business here, but you can still look over, see the family can see you working. I think that's pretty incredible. Now, we're gonna actually walk over this way, and I wanna show you guys how this is gonna bleed seamlessly right into the formal dining area right over here. So we have our nice formal dining area here. Now this table is gonna seat about 8. You could probably put a table here that could seat up to 12 people. I've seen it done a lot of times in these homes. This is the normal place where most people will put a nice formal dining table when you have layout just like this. So it's pretty awesome. I love it. I even love the lighting fixture that they went with here. It looks impeccable. And then of course, that's gonna bleed right over here into our awesome kitchen that we have in this home. I love the island that they did here. It looks incredible. Has a nice stone countertop on there. It looks really good. And then as we come around this way, I like the kitchen cabinets that they went with here with the dark hardware. I think that looks great. Of course, as we come around over here on this side, I wanna show you that we have the dual dishwashers over here, which is fantastic. I'm seeing a lot of this in this community. And of course, if you have a big family, you already know that you are going to need more than one dishwasher. Now, as we turn around this way, we have the awesome 48-inch Wolf. This does come with the property, so that's not even an upgrade actually. And then I like how nowadays in these new designs, they're actually covering the vent with a nice piece of, like right here, we have drywall. They used to leave the vents exposed in some of their older projects. That's what they did, but now and all the new projects, I'm noticing they're covering it up, making it a part of the decor of the kitchen. I love the backsplash they went with here as well too. It looks really cool. It's a nice stone back there. Now come with me this way. We're gonna have all of this storage space here. I like this kitchen because you get so much cabinet space. And then of course, right over here, we're gonna have our baking oven right here, and we have our nice convection microwave oven, which is pretty awesome. I love these Wolf appliances. They're pretty incredible. Now, I'll actually show you that in a second. I wanted to back up really quick and show you that this is where we're gonna have our refrigerator section right over here. We have a nice Sub-Zero refrigerator here. And then of course down here, we have the freezer, ice maker, all that good stuff is gonna be there at the bottom. Now in some models, and I know you can upgrade this section right here to be a nice Wolf cappuccino maker as well too, if you wanted to do that in your particular home that you go with. Now let's come over here, because now we're gonna have our pantry. So we have a nice decent sized pantry over here. They've already outfitted this particular pantry with some upgraded cabinetry. This is something you can absolutely do when you go to the design center. They'll let you choose the different styles of pantries that you can go with. So it is an upgrade, but I think it's totally worth it. Now, if you watch my channel, you know I love backyard spaces. I'm super excited to take you guys out here. There's so much to talk about in this particular backyard. It's pretty incredible. Now, the first thing I want to call out is that this particular home does have the upgrade where they did the double sliding doors. So we have one on the section of the kitchen dining area. And then of course we have a nice sliding door that actually opens all the way to here. Let me show you. So it opens all the way up to here. So you get a nice seamless indoor outdoor space here, which is fantastic. Of course, right off of the living room here, they decided to stage this with a nice alfresco dining table. You could seat probably up to 10 people at this table, which is pretty cool. And then that's gonna lead to a nice little section that we have over here. One of the outdoor kitchen sections here. So over here, we're gonna have a nice refrigerator here. We have a wine refrigerator. We have some storage here, and we have a nice sink. So imagine entertaining guests, you're having a party. This is a perfect place to kind of set up your little buffet and things like that. Now, as we come out here, also the thing I wanna call out is that we do have this nice long covered patio. So we have this section here. We have the section over here next to the kitchen doors. They decided to stage this with a nice conversational area right here. And of course we have the table on this side. But as far as the house goes, we have this nice long covered patio. It has built-in speakers on this one, ceiling fans. And they even have it when you get to the design center, you can install heaters out here as well too. So it's pretty cool. Now let's step out this way and let me show you your other outdoor kitchen area that you have here. Now this is the actual outdoor kitchen. It's pretty cool. Right here, we're gonna have this nice counter space here that goes all the way around. Of course, we have an additional Sub-Zero wine refrigerator right here. Then we have my favorite piece in the whole house, which is going to be the Wolf grill. It's pretty awesome, guys. If I lived here, this is where I'd be all the time, all right? I have my laptop right here working for my clients, and I'd be right here cooking, all right? Now over here, like I said, we have all this counter space here. We have an additional Sub-Zero refrigerator right here, so to keep all your goodies cold, and we got some storage space over here, along with an additional sink. Now over here, we have this awesome island. I love it. This is perfect for entertaining. You can imagine even having a bartender set up here, or just, like I said, and then if you had like a nice buffet style party, for all your guests, they could be grabbing everything. And then of course we have additional refrigerators right here as well too. That is pretty awesome, guys. Now let's come along this way. I love how we have this nice open space right over here. It looks incredible. And then of course that's gonna lead to this awesome pool. Look how big this pool is, guys. It has a space right here for 6 different lounge chairs for you to just hang out in the pool. So you can have an incredible pool party out here, right? If this was the design you went with for your house. And then of course over here, we have this whole additional yard. Now that's gonna be for the Casita, so we'll get to that in 1 second. Now let's come over here because we have this also cool little section over here. This is gonna be kind of like a cabana. It has a nice little pergolas that slightly provide you with some sunshade here, right? It depends on what time of day it is. But I like how they have the little day beds out here. It's really cool. So like I said, you could have an amazing pool party out here. It's pretty awesome. And then of course, towards the back of the yard over here, that is gonna lead to this incredible jacuzzi. I wanna say you could fit about 15 people in this huge jacuzzi here. It's pretty cool. And then of course, it has this awesome fire pit right here. So you can just imagine entertaining guests at night back here in the jacuzzi, got the fire pit going. It's actually really romantic. I love it. I think this is pretty cool. And then we even have this nice little conversational bench over here. So you can always just have a seat, have conversations, talk to the people in the jacuzzi. And then guys, all of that's gonna be framed by these incredible views that you have right here. We haven't even talked about the views. The views are incredible here. You can see the entire Irvine Valley here. It looks incredible. And today it's pretty clear. You can actually even see the ocean. I can see Catalina Island from here. So it's so awesome, guys. These views are amazing. Now, of course, this is a huge backyard. So this would be a really large lot premium. It's gonna be on the higher side of the lot premiums that they offered if you got a yard that was similar to something like this right here. But I love it. I think it's fantastic. And if, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're looking for a luxury home, right, you got to have a backyard like this. Now we're going to cut over and I'm going to show you guys the Casita and the yard that comes along with that. So now we are here in the side yard of the home, which is huge. This is bigger than most backyards in LA, right? And so this is going to be the yard that facilitates the Casita. So we'll get to that in a second. But I absolutely love how they designed this. They did a nice little area over here also for entertaining. I can even imagine somebody having a wedding here. You have plenty of grass space over here on this side to seat all your guests and then having the ceremony right here. It's pretty cool actually. And then of course we still have these amazing views from right here. I love how they designed all of this. Now guys, we always talk about these backyard spaces, and what do I always tell you? Your backyard is not gonna come like this. It's gonna be a dirt lot, just full of dirt and space. And you're gonna have a landscaping contractor come out. They're gonna draw out and design exactly what you tell them, exactly what you want, and then they'll be able to build out whatever backyard you want. So they could build out something exactly like this, or they could go even better, even higher end. There's so much you can do. This opportunities are endless as far as what these landscaping contractors can do. Now the yard space I've already shown you and what you're looking at over here, I want to show you guys this side as well too. You're probably looking at about $600,000 to $700,000 backyard build out. So just want to make sure you know that these are additional funds that you're going to need to have if you want your home to look like this within a year of you moving into your brand new home that you buy from Toll Brothers. Now, let's come over here. And actually I want to start in the yard section of the Casita and then we'll go inside. So as we come over here, we have this incredible little backyard space for the Casita. Has its own alfresco dining area and its own outdoor kitchen here. Nice Wolf appliances, right? Got the Wolf grill over here as well too. Have some additional Sub-Zero refrigerators, one on this side, one on that side. So that looks pretty awesome. Now as we come back around on this side, I want to take you guys to the front. I love how they did this potted Meyer lime tree. I think that's a really cool, nice little design idea. Now as we come around this way, this is kind of like your front porch of the Casita. And then this is going to be the front door. So come with me as we enter the Casita. Now I love this Casita here. This is going to be it's pretty much like a 1-bedroom house, right? So you come in, you have this nice little living room section right here. As you can see, they even put like a nice little table right here. It's they have it staged as a gaming table, but it could be a kitchen table as well too. You're still gonna get the high-end appliances here. So we have the nice Wolf convection oven right over here. Now, because of the type of microwave this is, the convection microwave, you can cook all kinds of meals in there. It's pretty cool. You get plenty of cabinet space over here, which is fantastic. Comes with a nice dishwasher over here as well too. And then guess what? We have our nice little, slightly smaller Sub-Zero refrigerator, which is actually pretty good for a nice, extra dwelling unit you have on the property. Freezer's gonna be down there. So that's pretty awesome. Of course, they also went with the upgrade where you have the nice sliding glass doors that open up. So you get that same, seamless indoor-outdoor living. And the way this particular Casita is set up, you also have these amazing views. These are $1 million views right here. It's pretty awesome. Now come with me over here because I want to show you guys the bedroom that we have here. So this is going to be the bedroom area here. It's a nice sized bedroom. It's probably one of the larger sized bedrooms besides a primary bedroom that Toll Brothers is going to give you. So it's pretty awesome. Over here, as you see, we're going to have a nice little closet right here. Walk-in closet, already been built out. It looks good, looks high end, something that's worthy of a home at this price point. Now come with me over here. This is going to be our bathroom section. Now, as we walk into the bathroom, we have a nice single vanity sink. They went with the same cabinets we've seen throughout the house here, even in the kitchen in the main house. And then we have this really cool shower right here. Looks good. I love the towel that they went with here. And then back over here, of course, we have our nice little water closet. So that's going to be the Casita. Now, I also wanted to point out that the Casita here does have a nice little washer and dryer right over here. So it does come with its own laundry. So your guests that live here won't have to ever really come into the main house for anything. Now, I wanted to call out the amazing floating staircase. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is one of the first time that Toll Brothers is offering the floating staircase as a part of the home. So it's not an upgrade. Normally it's a $150,000 upgrade. And so it's actually going to be included with this particular home. And it can come in different colors as well too. That's something you can choose at the design center. I think that's pretty awesome, but I absolutely love it. It's great. It looks good. This is their new style floating staircase. They used to have it where it had the beam that went through the middle and then it went all the way up through the middle. Now it's a beam that kind of supports itself over on the side of the stairs, and then the stairs come out to the side. And of course they're supporting it inside the walls now. So it's kind of like an updated version of the floating staircase. Either way though, I think it looks incredible. I love it. Now the other cool feature that this home has is right over here, and that's gonna be this built-in bar. Now this is an upgrade that you're gonna do from Toll Brothers, but I think it's incredible. And look at what they're doing. They're doing this really cool quartz backlit wall here. So it's so cool. Something I've seen a lot in the Orchard Hills community, even with other developers. But I love how they're putting this in homes now. I've been to a lot of nice restaurants that have a feature like this. And even when I'm at the restaurants, I always admire it. I think it's really cool. So I think it's cool to have it inside your home. And then of course we even have a nice Sub-Zero refrigerator over here. Plenty of storage space back here. Of course, if you're entertaining guests, you can hire a bartender and they would be able to take care of all your guests perfectly. And I also love how you even have the seating here as well too. So it's just really cool to have a bar like this in your house. Now, I want to walk you guys towards the front of the house and show you some of the first bedroom that we do have on the first floor here. So come with me. Now, as I walk you over there, I wanted to remind you that I have put together the Savvy Seller Guide. You know, a lot of you guys want to buy a home like this, but you need to sell your current home. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the tips and tricks that I use so that when I put your home on the market here in Southern California, we're going to get results from the very first day. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead, download the Savvy Seller Guide, and I will be in touch with you. All the details for the Savvy Seller Guide are below in the description. All right, now come with me because I want to show you guys the downstairs bedroom that we have right over here. Now, as we come over here, we have this amazing large room here. It feels great. This downstairs bedroom is actually even larger than the bedroom we had in the Casita, so it's pretty big. It's kind of like a junior primary suite, which I think is great because if you do have a guest that's living with you and they don't want to be able to handle the stairs, well, guess what? They can just stay in this room. It's a nice little suite. Now, this right here is going to be a California king size bed. We still have 2 pieces of large furniture on each side. So that's something that I want you guys to consider. And then we even have a nice large dresser drawer over on this side. I love how we have the picture windows right here in the front, facing the front of the house. So you get plenty of natural light coming in. because this house faces, the front of the house faces east, you're gonna get those sunrises in the morning. Now, as we come around this way, come with me. I wanted to show you guys, we have this really nice little bathroom here. So we have this nice single vanity sink, what I've kind of shown you throughout the rest of the home, same cabinetry here. And then we have this beautiful shower. I love the towel that they went with here. That looks really cool. Now, as we step out the bathroom, we have this awesome walk-in closet. Normally they don't do the build outs, even in the model homes on the downstairs bedroom, but they did it this time. It looks good. Shows you what you can do with a closet size of this space. And I think it looks absolutely incredible. All right, now I wanted to show you guys the entrance that you're gonna use most if you live in this home. That's gonna be right over here. We have our garage door entrance. They have it locked because it's a model home. They always lock the garage on model homes. But this is gonna be the door, like I said, you'll park in your garage, come inside. You have a nice 2-car garage in there. And this will be where you enter the home the most. Also have some nice storage space right over here. What some of my clients do is they'll turn this into like a little mud bench so that you can come in through the garage, kind of come right here, put a shoe rack there or something like that so you don't have to walk around with your shoes on in the house. Now, as we come around over here on this side, we're gonna have our powder room. Before we get to the powder room, we also just have a dual closet right here, a coat closet. They do have it locked right now. That's where they're keeping some of the Toll Brothers equipment. And then right over here is where we have our powder room. I like the backsplash they went with here. Of course, the powder room is gonna be the bathroom that most of your guests are gonna be using as you're entertaining guests in this house. All right, guys, now I wanted to show you guys the bonus space. I also wanted to remind you that my team and I put together the relocation guide. It's a guide for anyone that's looking to relocate here to Southern California. We put together and answer so many of the questions that come along if you're making an incredible, scary move like that, because it can be scary when you're packing everything up and moving across the world or the country. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to download the free guide. All the description for that guide is going to be below, or feel free to scan the QR code that I have right over here. All right, now I wanted to show you guys right back here. This is going to be another flex space of this house. So of course it's 5-bedroom, 5-bath, but there's going to be 2 additional bonus spaces. That's going to be the loft upstairs and this little space right here, which is right off the living room. So they have it staged as a nice office. I've seen people turn this into their kids' play section. There's so many different things you can do. I've seen it become a movie theater as well too, where it didn't have the glass here, it just had a basic wall here, and then they turned this into an actual movie theater. So there's so many, just space and opportunity for you to do whatever you like in here. I absolutely love the way they designed this one. You have some really beautiful furniture over here on this side, beautiful desk here, and then they did the nice little build-ins over here on this side. Makes it look like a really incredible office. And like I called out in the living room, if it is your office and you do have the glass doors here, it's pretty cool because you can still keep an eye on the family while getting some work done. All right, guys, I'm super excited to show you what's upstairs in this amazing home. Now, before I do, I wanted to talk about what it would look like if you wanted to move forward and purchase one of these brand new development homes. So step 1 is you are going to meet me here at the sales center, and we are going to go and tour each and every one of the model homes so we can determine which home is the best fit for you. Then from there, we're going to have you fill out the home buyer questionnaire. Now it's just about 10 questions. It only takes about 10-15 minutes to fill out, and it allows you to be financially vetted through Toll Brothers. And we're also going to be able to determine from there if you're going to be paying cash for your home or if you're going to be financing your home. So once we complete the home buyer questionnaire, then from there, if you decide that you do want to move forward and purchase one of these homes, you're going to put down your earnest money deposit. Now, your earnest money deposit is going to be a portion of your down payment. So it's not additional funds you have to come out your pocket. But if you are financing the home, then the portion of your down payment is going to go towards 3 different deposits that you need to put down on this home. The first deposit is going to be a 5% of the actual sales price of the model that you're going with. The second deposit is going to be 20% of the lot premium. Now, lot premiums can range between $700,000 to $800,000, at least according to the homes that they have available right now. So 20% of whichever the lot premium falls into between that $700,000 to $800,000 range. And then the very next appointment that you're going to go on is going to be to the design center, where you're going to go pick out all the finishes for the homes, and any upgrades that you go with, you're going to leave a 20% down payment for those upgrades. So when you put all those together, all of that's going to come out of the down payment portion of the monies that you will be contributing to buying this home. All right, guys, let's go check out upstairs. All right, guys, now as I come upstairs, we immediately land on the upstairs landing right in our incredible loft. I love this loft. I love the particular different styles that Toll Brothers offers. Quite a few of their design styles does come with a loft just like this. It's so cool. I've seen clients do so many different things with it. A lot of people do exactly what you see right here, where they do a nice sectional couch. They have a TV on the wall, nice build-ins. It's a great place for the family to gather, have your devices and things like that. They even put a little additional game table back here, which is cool. I also really like when people do turn this into an office, because you have this incredible view from up here. You got the nice picture windows back there. You can see some of your views. You can see what's going on in the house. So that's cool as well too. I've seen people put pool tables right here. So there's just so much you can do when you have a nice open loft like this. It's pretty awesome. So I want to show you guys the laundry room we have in this home. So come with me right over here. We have this awesome laundry room here. I absolutely love it. Very spacious. We have a nice little sink over here. You could even add a bar up there over the window if you wanted to, so you can hang dry things. Plenty of storage space, which is awesome. Storage space down here. And of course, you're able to do a nice little dual stackable system right here. Even have enough space for the drawers. Now, we do have a door back here that leads to the primary closet. I'm going to show you guys that last, because that closet is awesome. Now, as we step out, we're going to come around. We also have this really cool walkway. Remember in the beginning of the video when I talked about when we came in the house, we had the nice chandelier that was hanging from the second floor. So this is that chandelier. And I like how they actually frame this upstairs area with these banisters. Gives you a really cool little catwalk that you have over here. And it just allows you that from wherever you are, because you have all this glass, you can completely see through the house. You can see through the front door. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Now, let's step right over here into this second guest bedroom that we have of this house here. Very spacious bedroom. That's why I like this particular model. This model is going to have the larger bedrooms. So we have a nice size bedroom here, queen size bed. You got furniture on each side of it, so it's really awesome. We even have a nice large dresser drawer over here on this side. As you come in the room, you can come around over here and you'll see that we have this really cool small walk-in closet. It's not huge, but it is a nice walk-in closet. Plenty of space to store things in here. And then we're going to come through here and we're going to have our ensuite bathroom. Now, all of the bedrooms in this house do have an ensuite bathroom, so that's pretty awesome. You would expect that at this price point though, right? And then over here, we have our nice single vanity sink. Then one with a nice quartz countertop here. Same cabinets throughout the rest of the home. And then this shower is banging. I love the shower. They did a really cool towel in the back and a nice little flooring on there. Looks magnificent. I love it. I'm excited to show you guys the other bedrooms of the house, but I wanted to take this moment and talk about some of the details that comes along when you buy a house like this. So this is an awesome gated community here in Orchard Hills. It's one of the best communities you can live in all of Southern California. And guess what? It does have an HOA of $975 per month. In addition to that, you are going to have a yearly tax of about 1.06% per year. And then on top of that tax, you're going to have a Mello-Roos tax, which is about $6,500 per year. Mello-Roos is a tax that any new community is going to be paying, all the residents pay. It's going to cover things like new fire hydrants, new curbs, new fire stations, all the things you need to make a vibrant community. Well, guess what? Someone has to pay for it. So the residents actually pay for that over a 40-year period. So like I said, it's an additional $6,500 per year. And guess what? This particular community is going to be in one of the absolute best school districts in all of America, Irvine Unified School District. So you get incredible schools. And guess what? Almost no crime. So those are all some of the other things that come along when you buy a home in a nice gated community just like this. If you have any questions, my phone number is right here on the screen, or all the contact details are below in the description. So feel free to reach out and we can talk more about it. Now let's go check out some of these other bedrooms we have over here. Now we're going to step over here to our right and we have this awesome bedroom here. I love how they designed it. Now, because it has an awkward shape to it, I think it's really cool how they decided to go with this particular build out here. Now, this is not even going to be an upgrade from the builder. This is something that you would have a contractor come in and build out for you. But there's so many different contractors that I know that can do something really cool like this, or actually something even better. So we could definitely hook you up with someone like that if you needed a build out like this. But it's really cool. You have a nice little bunk bed system. You got the nice little storage back there as well too. And you have these really cool stairs that'll lead to the top of the bunk bed here. I love it. Over here on this side, we do have some additional, like a dresser drawer over here. Now, as we step back over here this way, we have a nice little walk-in closet here. Pretty large. I can kind of stretch my arms out in here. So it's a nice, decent sized walk-in closet. And then of course, that's going to lead to this bathroom that we have over here. Single vanity sink, quartz countertop, and then we have this really cool shower that's right over here. So that's gonna be our third guest bedroom of this house. Now let me show you guys the fourth guest bedroom that we have here. Now they have this room staged as a beautiful nursery. I think it's fantastic. This is a pretty large room here. It's pretty big. You have a lot of space right here in the middle. Of course, it's a nursery, so you have the smaller bed over here. I like how they did the little build outs right here on the wall. Looks incredible. And we even have some more furniture over here on this side. Now come with me this way because I want to show you over here. We have another really nice size walk-in closet right over here, right? Walk-in closet, pretty cool, nice and big. And then as we come over here, we have our ensuite bathroom. I like the flooring that they went with here. It's really cool. Cool quartz countertop sink, single vanity sink here. And now this room does have a bathtub. Now, if you want, you can have it so that all your rooms have bathtubs. That's something you can choose at the design center. And I believe the bathtubs are actually included as far as the package that this home offers. But they also did a really nice, cool towel backsplash there. So that looks really cool. So that's gonna be our fourth guest bedroom. All right, guys, I can't wait to show you the primary suite. But before I do, I wanted to remind you that I'm here to hold your hand and to guide you through the entire home buying or home selling process. I'm a broker. I've been doing this for over 17 years, going on 18 years. And guess what? My clients absolutely love me. I want to challenge you. I want you to go look online and see if you can find a bad review about me. Guess what? You won't. And the reason why is because I go above and beyond for every single client, and I would love to do the exact same thing for you. So all my contact information is below in the description, or you can feel free to scan the QR code that's right over here. All right, guys, let's check out this primary suite. Now, as we come in, I absolutely love this room. I think it's incredible. It's so big and spacious. I love what they did with the ceiling here. They did a nice wood paneling that goes across the entire ceiling. It looks great. The lighting fixture they went with is fantastic. It's so cool. Now over here, look at all this space we have. Now this is a California king size bed, large bed. We have large furniture on each side of it, 2 large nightstands here, which is great. We even have a nice little conversational seating right here in front of the bed. So you have plenty of space in this room. And then of course over here, we have a large dresser right over here as well too. And they did the large TV as well. So it's really spacious. Now my favorite part of this room is gonna be right over here, which is gonna be the sliding door that opens all the way up. And then you get this nice private balcony. I love this. Now there's 2 options you can go with here. You can do this private balcony, or you can do what's called the retreat. Now the retreat, they're just gonna expand the room all the way out to here. So you're gonna get an even larger room. It's really cool. It actually works out great for like new parents as a nursery. I've seen several people turn their retreat into like one part is a nursery, other part's the bedroom. So that's really cool. Or they just make it a nice little entertainment area where you can put a large TV over there. Personally, I like the private balcony. I think it's so cool to be able to shut my door, come out here and just completely get away from the family and have my own little space over here that's outdoors. So over here, as you can see, I mean, of course, we have all these incredible views right here, which is fantastic. I have views of my side yard and my backyard here. I can just sit out here, keep an eye on the family, see what everybody's doing. I just think it's fantastic. So like I said, I love the private balcony myself. Now I want to take you guys back over this way, because we have this amazing primary bathroom here. It actually has 2 doors, 2 different ways to get in, which is pretty cool, right? As you come in, this side has its own private vanity, and then this side has its own private vanity, which is really cool. I love how they put the deep tub right here, right in front of the shower. And then guys, check out this awesome shower here. It's really fantastic. It's huge, right? So you can see I can spread my arms out. It's a really nice large shower here. Oh, guess what? They have it. I was gonna say I would add a rain head, but they already have a rain head here. So it's perfect. This is the perfect shower for me. I love it. Now, as we step out, we do also have this nice little linen closet right over here, which is pretty cool. Keep all your linens and towels and things like that. And then guys, I can't wait to show you this primary closet. It's fantastic. It did an incredible build out here. It just looks great. It looks like something in a department store. You have these nice little cabinets here so you can hang all your clothes. You have the nice high little storage area here. You even got some glass here so you can show off some of your collection. Come in here, let me show you. Then right over here, we have this nice section here where you can collect all of your jewelry and things like that. One for each of you, right? We have our drawer build out here, which is great. Over here, we have even more build outs. And then we have a whole nother section to the closet that's right back over here. right? So it's really cool. I like the build out here. Now, this is not even something that you can upgrade from Toll Brothers. This is something where you're gonna bring in a closet contractor after you move in, and they're gonna build out whatever you want. Closet World, all kinds of different closet contractors that are out there that can do really cool stuff just like this. Now, the other thing I love is that, guess what? This is gonna lead us right back into our laundry room right over here. So I think it's so cool when the primary closet is right off the laundry. It makes everything super simple. So that's gonna be the primary closet. All right, guys, you've seen this home. This home is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love every aspect of the design of this particular model. And my favorite part is the Casita, the fact that this is actually a duplex. You have a completely separate home on the property. The fact that you can order that, I think, is great in case you have a guest that needs their own private residence. Now, guys, like I said in the beginning of this video, this is going to be a luxury home in one of the best communities in the entire country, and you're gonna have access to some of the best schools in the country. So if this is something you're interested in, I want you to reach out to me. I'll meet you here at the sales center. I will personally tour you through all the model homes. And if this is a project you wanna move forward with, then I would love to hold your hand and guide you through the entire process. There's a huge benefit that comes along with hiring a realtor like myself to represent you on a new build like this. I can get better incentives for you. I can get you the absolute lowest price for the home. And if something happens during construction, I'll be able to step in and make sure you come out on top because you're probably busy, right? And guess what? The best part, you don't even have to pay for my services. Toll Brothers will pay my buyer agent fee for you. So you get world-class customer service, and guess what? You don't even have to pay for it. So if you're interested, reach out to me. All my contact information is below in the description, or you can feel free to scan the QR code that I have right over here. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.